Hi guys, welcome back. We're starting the year off with a simple what I eat in a day. This is from not too long ago. Actually, it starts the night before. In a breakfast bowl, I mix together the following ingredients. About half a cup of small cut oats, pinch of salt, semi-ground up flax seeds, raisins, chopped hazelnuts, which I quickly toasted in a pan without oil for like 2 minutes on medium-high until fragrant. Also cinnamon. Then oat milk. And 2 heaping tablespoons of the Greek-style vanilla soy yogurt by Alpro. Lastly, I also added about a teaspoon of agave. Then I put a plate on top and let this sit in the fridge until morning. I think my mom told me once that shredded or grated apple has some sort of health benefits that regular apple doesn't. I don't know. I eat it because I like the texture that way. I had some fresh ginger tea alongside that. And then for lunch, I tried recreating one of my all-time favorite foods, chick köfte, which are these Turkish Bulgur Lentil Bite thingies. So here's a not quite authentic but delicious version of that. First off, cook up a small amount of red lentils according to the packaging. While that's going on, cook up the bulgur. Since I'm using extra fine bulgur, all I have to do is pour hot water on top and let that sit for like 10 minutes. I found this one at the Turkish Arabic food section at Edeka. You could also sub it for couscous. You might also be able to do this with quinoa or millet, though I haven't tried either. It's just a guess. In the meantime, I chopped up an onion and a clove of garlic, sauteing them in a little bit of olive oil for like 5 to 6 minutes on medium heat. Then I mixed in some tomato puree, letting this all cook for 3 to 4 more minutes. If you want yours to look more neat, make sure to cut the onion and garlic really fine, so not what I did. Now it's time to bring this all together. The now soft bulgur, taste test it, make sure it's actually soft. The onion, garlic, tomato mix. About 5 tablespoons of the cooked lentils. Frozen parsley, or fresh parsley, or dried. Lots of lemon juice, agave, and salt. It's kind of the same motion you'd use if you were kneading dough. I read up somewhere that for the traditional chick köfte recipes, you'd have to do this for like 20 minutes. I think 3 minutes is enough. You basically just want the mix to hold its shape when you form it into little köftes. So that's the next step. Form it into your desired shape. I didn't have any sauce to eat these with, so I decided to make some tahini less hummus. First off, drain the chickpeas. I made sure to reserve the chickpea water. You can use this for all sorts of recipes. I think Jenna and Julian recently did a vegan meatball recipe where they replaced the egg with chickpea water. In this case, I'm using some of it for baking later. So the drained chickpeas went into the blender along with lemon juice, olive oil, oat milk, and spices such as this aioli seasoning, also ras el hanout spice mix. I blended it up, then added a bit of agave syrup and salt. I snacked on quite a bit of hummus before I served some of the bulgur bites in lettuce, and that was lunch. Even though this was filmed after Christmas, my two little sisters somehow convinced me to bake sugar cookies with them. For those of you interested in baking Christmas treats during the New Year, New Me season, I will translate this recipe and type it out in the description. We just used spelt flour instead of all-purpose and added a little less vegan butter, which we subbed for a couple tablespoons of the chickpea water. This was very much improvised, and I'm so glad these turned out okay, because sugar cookies are really not my forte at all.
Aber bitte verbrennen sie nicht wieder, Mina.
Bitte.
Einmal willst du 2 Plätzchen machen und alle waren braun.
Und dann konnten wir ganz wenige essen.
I know this video is way too holiday themed, so if anyone is still watching, thank you. I made a super simple sugar glaze, put that on some of the cookies. We ate those while watching Chamber of Secrets. For a late dinner, I had 2 pieces of toasted rye bread with some more of the homemade hummus, tomato slices, spring onion, corn, flax seeds, and a drizzle of balsamic glaze sauce to make this look somewhat presentable. And that's it for this day of food. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you being here. Have a good week. Bye.
Pretty girls from the night school. Who knows what you've been through? Sinking low in your bar stool. Oh no, he's a new fool. He thinks he knows what you've been through. Oh.